Well, looks like this movie is going to be as controversial as everyone thought it was going to be. What's up, you guys? It's Jonathan Carter back with another J. Carter Movies, and today we are going to be talking about the 2024 remake of The Crow. The Crow is a neo-noir gothic thriller starring Bill Skarsgard and FKA Twigs. Right off the bat here, I want to say I have not seen the original Brandon Lee Crow. It seems like right from the jump, critics are already kind of slamming this film. I think it has like a 6% on Rotten Tomatoes, but I went into this one with an open mind because I like Bill Skarsgard. I like the premise of the movie. So let's talk about all my thoughts, starting with the positives. Now, Bill Skarsgard and FKA Twigs, amazing. Great chemistry. They play their characters so well here. I'm a big Bill Skarsgård fan. I first saw him in It playing Pennywise, which I'm sure a lot of people were introduced to him there. And he shines here as the Crow. The plot of the movie follows two people who are madly in love, who both have very complicated pasts. They've messed up in their lives. Turns out there are people hunting down the woman in this story, and so they are both brutally murdered. Bill Skarsgård character is given a gift to come back from the afterlife, become invincible, and hunt down the people who murdered him and his partner. The overall style of the film is pretty impeccable. The movie does what it sets out to do, and it makes you feel like this world, this city that the characters live in it's just kind of gross, but the world feels lived in. They set out to make the city feel one way, and they very much achieve that. I really enjoyed this style, from the opening credits to the bits of the action and the look at the afterlife. I thoroughly enjoyed all of that here. Getting into the action, y'all, this movie is crazy. It's messed up. I don't know if I've seen a movie as gory as this. Like, truly some really gross stuff happening here. But when you have action scenes like that and a script that doesn't hold back from its premise, you are able to go that far and show these things, and if people know what they're getting into, I think it's a thoroughly good time. I mean, I had to look away from some things, but I mean, the movie does what it sets out to do. Moving into the mixed, there are some odd narrative choices here. The movie definitely stalls for about 10 to 15 minutes before it gets back going up again somewhere in the second act. The movie is not anything groundbreaking. It's not going to win any Oscars. Nobody's really going to remember it, and that's me even going more positive on this film. I can admit it will probably pass by. People will forget about it. It's nothing special, but for a movie like this, in my opinion, that's okay. It does what it sets out to do. Last thing here in the mixed category, like I talked about in the positives, the action is very gruesome. If you are on board with that, if you know what you're getting into, you're not gonna mind it. It's an R-rated supernatural thriller, so that's kind of evident that it's gonna be there. But if you're squeamish or you don't really like gore, you're not gonna like this movie for that fact. So that's why this goes in the mixed and the positive category, because I think it really adds to the story. I see it as a good thing, but not everybody's gonna see it like that. And yes, some scenes are very much over the top. Maybe they didn't need to be so gory, but they did go that far because they can. They committed to their story. And that's why that lands in the mixed category here. Bring us into the negatives. Really, the only thing I have to say, the film doesn't have the most satisfying ending. I know that's kind of a nitpick. I'm not going to get into spoilers here. I just didn't like where the story went at the end. I kind of wanted a different outcome for it. It didn't destroy anything in the movie. It didn't pull the movie down or anything like that. I just didn't really like it. I thought it could have ended better. I thought it could have been a little more satisfying, especially for the fact of where both characters end in the movie. I thought it was going to have a different outcome. They obviously left a door open for a sequel. I don't know if this movie's going to get a sequel again, because closing this one out, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie for what it is. Again, I have not seen the original Crow. If you think this movie is an abomination against humanity, Let me know if you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about my review. Do you agree? Did you disagree? Did you love this movie? Did you hate this movie? Put all of that down below. I'm going to give 2024 The Crow a 7.5 out of 10. And on a see it, stream it, or skip it, I'm going to go with stream it. There are my thoughts on the movie. Again, let me know all your thoughts in the comments. Please be sure to like and subscribe. That would really, really help me out a lot. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. And as always, I will see you all on the next one.